Are we live? Are we using a new camera? Is that new? Oh no. We are live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday, right? It's been a wild last couple of weeks. Can we agree on that here in the GTT offices? It has been wild. Let me make sure I share. And guys, if you get on, if you can do me a favor, if you can like and share the stream, it would really help us out here. You know, if you're not gonna do it for me, just do it for yourself. We're pretty packed in here on this Tuesday morning. You know.
Yeah, are. Like sardines.
Yep. How's everybody doing this morning?
Feeling great, Drew. Thanks for asking.
Good deal.
How are you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling great as well. You know, we got some really nice weather out, and last couple of days have been real nice. So we're doing great. But thank you guys all for getting on here. I'm filling in for the man, the myth, the legend himself, GTT. He's still taking a little vacay. Zach Raines, what's going on? Tommy, thanks for getting on. If y'all could like and share for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. So, topic of the day is something we take very seriously around here, whether it's doing enough to, you know, be able to get to your end of the year targets. And, you know, as we're coming to a close in quarter one of the year, it's something that we take very seriously, and we try and, you know, keep up with as much as we can, because the more data that you keep up with, the better idea of what you have to do to get to your numbers. So, you know, we're way ahead of what we were last year. How much percentage-wise would you say we're ahead right now, almost at the end of quarter one, than we were last year, Van?
Well, I mean, it's easier to say that we're probably 75% of everything that we did last year altogether at this point.
So we're 75% ahead, pretty much.
Something like that, yeah.
So,
That's
you know,
ridiculous.
that is absolutely ridiculous. And why do you think that is, Josh? Why do you think we're so far ahead right now?
When times were tough, we didn't let off the gas.
I think a lot of it stems from, you know, what we were doing last year.
It does, yeah.
And we were, even all throughout COVID, I remember it was this time last year was our last normal week. But, you know, everybody else was, you know, taking off, and, you know, because all the unknown with COVID, but we kept pushing. We kept coming in here, making our phone calls, going out, showing houses, setting appointments, stuff like that. So I feel like really to get ahead, you really got to start a year before, or because, you know, to get to that spot where you want to be, you got to grind it out. You got to see what it takes. And I think for next year, we're already going to be ahead because we know exactly what it takes to get to this part in this part of the year. So, you know, whenever it comes to next year, you know, we have these phone calls, and we know how many phone calls we have to make to be able to close 100 houses in the first quarter.
And we added more people, too.
We did add a few more people, and of course, the more people you add, the more volume you're going to get on a team as well.
Not if they suck.
Chris, yes, and I believe the role playing and the training that we do every day consistently, it always keeps us sharp for, you know, we're always ready. And Brad Lee made a video of this the other day talking about always being ready. He said, a lot of y'all walking out there half-ass ready. And that just hit me. I was like, that is awesome. Like, you always want to be full-ass ready. You never want to just be half-ass ready. So, you know, and I feel like that's something a lot of us, we prepare so much to where we're always ready to go. We're always sharp. We're always on it. And I just feel like, you know, you could put up our salespeople here, you know, with the best of them out there. So I think our training really has paid off and really showed us, especially in this first quarter of the year, how much we've done already, that we are some of the best. And it is because of how we train, how we prepare, what we do. You know, I'm sure I was thinking about it the other day, just how I'm not sure how other real estate offices work. Do they actually go in and like make calls and drill and rehearse? I'm sure like we're probably one of the only places that does that.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
I haven't heard of many people that do it like we do.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Let alone at all.
I think they
I'm
say
just-
they want to do it, but they don't do it.
I agree. I think, people getting into real estate, they just see it as, I'm going to be able to make my own schedule, do whatever I want, not have to show up to work every day.
Gonna be
But
broke.
it's tough out here, especially in this market. But Chris Beverly said it's a TikTok marketing strategy that is helping take it off. I love it.
Damn right, Chris.
That's right, Chris.
Hey, we're taking over the TikTok real estate stratosphere. It's Hayden and Josh are really killing it over there on the TikTok side. But
That's the reason for our success.
Yeah,
Early success this
absolutely.
Year.
We're just gonna throw it out.
come up here and dance.
TikTok fame.
But Kaylin, you're somewhat still new here. What do you think it is that? Because I think you've been somewhere else before you came here. What is it something that we do different from other places that you say really helped you out or really took you to the next level?
The consistency and the structure.
Okay.
It's a lot more, hey, be here, do your stuff, rather than, like you said, if you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't.
Absolutely.
You're held to a higher standard.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like that's why we are the way we are is because we know if you show up day in and day out and you put in your work, you will get the results. And
Voodoo magic universal
it's some
rewards.
very voodoo magic stuff going on, but hey, we got the voodoo and we got the magic in here in GTT offices. But even just watching you, Josh, too. When I first started, you were still good on the phones whenever I first started and got here. But what is it that you think you've done that took you to the next level to put you where you're at today?
Just doing it.
Just doing it.
More often. I mean, people say they make phone calls. Hell, 20 phone calls a day. I don't. To me, that's not enough. You probably got to get on the phone and have conversations with people to get better.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing it as much, I would say probably 10 conversations a day is a good number to have.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not doing that, then you're probably not improving.
Okay. And how many phone calls do you think you've had in your GTT Homes career?
I'm probably right at 10,000.
You think you're at 10,000?
Right, probably 9,000.
I would say you're close. Good morning, Tammy Burton. How are
I
you?
have to look that up. That's a good question.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, you are?
Belinda Arender said because you worked through the holidays, you didn't slack. You are completely correct. We don't take many days off here.
We just want to be like you, Belinda.
Yes,
Someone
and
comes to see us here.
that is why we're grateful for you, Belinda, because we know we can depend on you at any given moment, and we appreciate that. You work harder than most. I will say that. Chris Beverly said, "What part of the industry motivates you outside of this success / making money?" I mean, I always love a good challenge, and I feel like real estate, you never know what you're going to get day in and day out. Everything's different. Every deal is different, so it really just keeps me on my toes to be able to go out there, chase deals, chase, clients. It's really just a mystery every day. You never know what you're going to get because I've been in a lot of jobs where day in and day out, I'm going in, I'm doing the same thing. There's no mystery to it. There's no catch. There's no chase, and I feel like this. It keeps me on my toes, and I love it. What would you say, y'all? Especially you, Hayden. What do you think is what motivates you in real estate?
I'd say the same thing. Just the way my brain works. I like this, the newness and the sporadicness.
Absolutely.
Of the business, and then also just exactly what you said. Just knowing that. How hard you work, you're gonna get rewarded. Whatever you put in, you're gonna get out in this business. This is what I really like about it.
I would say another thing too is seeing people come in with a problem and actually being able to help them solve the problem.
Yeah, help people get
Problem
in a home.
I like seeing the results, how happy they are whenever they close.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a lot more rewarding in this market too, because especially whenever you submit an offer, whenever there's 20 other offers and yours comes out on top, and you're talking with that, you're negotiating with that agent, letting them know like, hey, we got to do this, and talking with your clients, and we're just waiting on an answer. There's 20 other offers, but I think we got a shot. And then finally getting that phone call from the other agent, and then being able to, like you did the other night, Hayden, where we called our client and let her know that she won the offer, and we got to hear all that excitement and whatnot. So, it's a great feeling being able to help people solve a problem, especially like Hayden had a client the other night that, how long has she been looking? I think since November she came in, and, it's been rough. It's, tough market.
You only know if you're looking for a house right now.
Yes, yes. All that inventory we have out there, it's really great. But is there one thing that really pushes you, Hayden, to go further and do more?
Yeah, Sebastian.
That kid of his.
Son.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. And, I just want to, y'all three, do y'all feel like y'all are on track to hit your goals for the end of the year?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we wouldn't be saying yes without some sort of accountability from
Absolutely.
Like you, Tommy, Weatherman. But hey, that board up there, that's accountability. I don't think I would be halfway where I am now without that.
Yeah. And I feel like you always got to have good accountability, and always have someone to, maybe even give you a little kick in the ass.
That's right.
And
Or
that's,
the nuts.
huh?
Or the nuts.
No, you don't want someone to bring you down. You want them to keep moving you forward. But that's why I love Tommy, because Tommy, no matter what you're doing, no matter how many you've closed, how many you got pending, he's always smacking you. Come on, let's keep going. It's never slow down. Let's chill out. It's always come on. Yeah. Just keep smacking you in the back, and that's what I love, because there's never a moment where you want to stop and be content, especially in real estate, because once you stop, you're behind.
Right.
Especially in this market, like you always got to have something in the pipeline, and that's a big thing that Tommy preaches, is you never want to run out of stuff. You never want to run out of people, clients. You always want to keep one. I always say in the chamber. You always got to have one right there to be able to close, and I feel like that's where a lot of people struggle, and that's why a lot of people aren't hitting their goals. Is they're not keeping that pipeline full enough. They're not making their calls at least 50 a day. They're not going out setting appointments. It's really basic if you think about it, and really easy, but it's all about, like you said, Josh, is actually doing it.
That's what it is, man.
It is what it is.
The greats don't stop.
The greats do not stop.
You never see the rich people stop.
Mm-mm.
Like all the Cardones and the Bradleys out there, they don't quit.
They're always going.
They're always, every single day I see something on my feed. Cardone. He's always posting.
Cardone is always going. Brad Lee's always going.
They just don't stop.
It's really just a simple equation on how to be successful and how to actually, get to the top. It's by consistently doing it and never stopping. So I feel like that's one thing we try and copy and paste here, is always go and never stop. So
not only just doing it, but trying to do it right. Like we actually practice what we're doing, making sure that we're sharp and making sure that we're on point whenever it comes to meeting somebody or getting on the phone with somebody.
Yeah.
You can do it all you want, but if you're not doing it right, you're repeating that bad habit, then it's not good.
But after a while, I think after you've seen, the wrong way of doing it, you start to correct yourself. Even though, like, we have the blueprint to how to do it right faster.
Right.
But I think even if you're not in an environment that we're in, and you're kind of on your own doing your own thing, just action, massive action. Who was it the other day that was talking about massive action? Was it you, Hayden? You just got to take your massive action and, do it, because eventually you're going to start to figure out those shots are going to start to fall. It's all about just doing it. And the great Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Damn.
So
Hey, we got to end it on that.
Damn good quote.
well, yeah, but I think we're on track to hit our goals this year here at GTT Homes.
Without a doubt.
I feel like everyone's.
I think we're gonna blow it out of the water.
I think we are too, but
Yep.
And I think that is because we're not content at all around here. We're still grinding. We're still in here. You know, had a few minor setbacks so far, but we're still in here pushing. And I think we're gonna get there. But what do you think, Van? Think we'll make it?
Oh, I'm 100% certain we're gonna make it.
Me too.
Absolutely.
You'll see at the end of the year how if we make it or not.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That's all I got on this Tuesday. You know, y'all tune in tomorrow morning at 8:30. Then we got Real Estate 101 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So y'all tune in, watch us there. Hope y'all have a great day. If you can, please like and share for me. Van, take us out.